All right, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to start off first by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect. And then this lesson, I just want to go over. As long as we keep fighting, the Lord got us. As long as we keep fighting, as long as we keep enduring, as long as we stay loyal, to keep staying loyal, being loyal to the Lord, as long as we just keep our end of the bargain, the Lord will keep his. And what I mean by that is, again, as long as we stay enduring, keep fighting, as long as we just keep serving the Lord all the way into the end, all right, then the Lord gonna keep his promise. He gonna keep his promise. Simple as that, man. He gonna keep protecting us. He gonna keep, making sure he's gonna protect us from the sad perils. He's going to find. He's going to give us a way out. All right, whatever situation that we may find ourselves in, as far as tribulation, as far as trouble wise, right? As long as we just keep fighting for the Lord, keep doing His work, keep doing His will, keep doing what He pleases in, right? Doing what pleases Him, all right? Staying loyal to Him, right? And again, just keep fighting, keep doing the work, right? Enduring to the end. And guess what the Lord gonna do? The Lord gonna protect us. He's gonna protect us. He's gonna save us. And again, He's gonna give us a way out, right? He's gonna give us a way out of whatever situation we may find ourselves in, right? Oh man. Shoot. Slakia. Man, that he shall lie. Yes, this is it. Numbers 23:19. It says, the Most High is not a man that he shall lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said it? Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? So the Most High is not a man that he shall lie. And what did he say for those that's going to serve? What did he say for those that trust in him? For those that keep serving him? For those that keep believing in him, right? That he was going to protect. He was going to protect them, all right? The Lord is not a man that he shall lie, man. Right? If the Lord said that his servants are going to eat, guess what? His servants are going to eat. Right? The fact that you made the Lord your refuge, the Lord is going to honor that. Right? The scriptures also say, let me get this real quick, Psalms 91. Before I get this, let me get, what is that scripture? Hebrews 6:10, it says, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. So the Most High is not unrighteous to forget our work and our labor of love that we have showed toward his name, man. So again, as long as we keep fighting, as long as we keep enduring, as long as we just keep fighting it to the end, man. Don't give in to the hour of temptation. Most importantly, don't give into that. Don't turn your back on the Lord. No matter what situation you may find yourself in, man. Right? No matter what situation you may find yourself in, no matter how much trouble you're going through. No matter what, man. No matter what you have to endure, no matter what you have to face, what type of tribulation you gotta face, man. Never turn your back on the Lord. Never turn your back on the Lord. Just keep fighting for him, man. Keep suffering for his name's sake, right? If you do that, then the Lord's going to make good on his word, man. If you do that, then the Lord will protect you. The Lord he will always be a hedge of protection for you. Always. That's a guarantee, man. As long as you keep fighting for him, as long as you just keep staying loyal to him, he will always be a hedge of protection for you, man. Always. He will always make a way for you. He will always get you out of whatever situation that you're going through, man. Just look at our forefather Job as the perfect example. Our forefather Job. Job lost everything, man. He was going through it. And guess what? He got it all back. He got it all back 100-fold. So he got whatever he lost, he got that back and then some. Right? And why? Because he stayed loyal to the Lord. He stayed 10 toes down. Right? I like using that phrase, staying 10 toes down. Just for edification. Let's look that up. Just for edification's sake. 10 toes down. Right? This is the definition of the saying 10 toes down. Says the term 10 toes down is a euphemism / expression meaning being committed to something or to devote 100% of your support towards a thing. So guess what? Job stayed 10 toes down for the Lord. He stayed loyal to the Lord, man. He stayed riding or down for the Lord. That's what it's about, man. You got to be, the Lord wants you to be a ride or die for him. Literally a ride or die, because, hey, you're going to have, you may have to face death. A lot of brothers, a lot of believers, a lot of brothers and sisters, you may have to face death for the namesake of the Lord, man. Right? And the Lord is looking for you to do that for his name's sake. Right? You got to be willing to do that too. So you got to be, fully committed to the Lord. Stay loyal to the Lord. Stay fighting. Keep fighting. Keep being loyal to him. Right? Keep riding for him. Just keep just keep being for him. Keep doing his will all the way to the end, man. Right? You just keep enduring to the end. What's good to say about those that endure to the end? Let's get that real quick. The book of Matthew 24 and verse 13, it says, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Right? So you got to endure to the end, man. You got to fight all the way into the end. You can't give up. And no point in the battle can you put your sword down, man. At no point of the battle, whether it's whether it's at the very end or the middle, at no point of the battle are you supposed to put your sword down. You're supposed to fight all the way until the battle is done, man. You're supposed to fight until the battle is over. And that's what if you do that, then the Lord got you. Just straight up like that. If you do that, if you endure to the end, you'll be saved. Right? If you stay loyal to the Lord, during whatever trouble, whatever tribulation that you may face, then the Lord gonna he gonna see you through it. As long as you keep walking after his ways, as long as you just keep doing what he wants, keep serving him, no matter what, no matter how hard your life may get, again, no matter what trouble or tribulation you may face, just keep being for him. Right? Just stay 10 toes down for the Lord, and he will get you through it. All right? This is the book of Psalms 91 and verse 14. Right? It says, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. And why? And why? Why would the Lord do that? Well, let's read verse 9 to see the scriptures speak for themselves, man. Psalm 91 and verse 9, it says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Because you trusted in the Lord, because you made the Lord your refuge. You made him your habitation. You trusted in him, right? You trusted in him. Just simple as that, man. You believed in him. You trusted in him, right? You kept fighting for him, all right? Because you made, again, Psalms 91 verse 9, it says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, right? You made him your hedge of protection. You made him, you made him your only hope, right? You trusted in him. You believed in him, all right? You stood upon the Lord, if you want to say, right? You stayed upon the Lord. You leaned upon the Lord, shall I say? You leaned upon him. You look to him as your helping hand. Not to Esau, Edom, not to Egypt. You didn't go down to Egypt for help, right? But you looked into the Holy One of Israel. And because you did that, guess what? The Lord's going to deliver you. The Lord's going to protect you. He's going to save you from whatever tribulation that you're going through. All because you just, you trusted in him, man. You see how far faith can get you? Faith and just trusting in Yahweh Bahashim Al-Shai. You see how far it can get you, right? Again, Psalms 91 verse 14, it says, because he has set his love upon me, because you made the Lord your refuge, therefore will I deliver him. Therefore the Lord is going to deliver you. Whatever trial and tribulation that you may have to face, the Lord is going to deliver you from it. I will set him on high because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me and I will answer him. Yeah. You praying to the Lord to get you out of whatever, funk that you're in, to help you, to protect you, protect you from the evils of the world, right? The Lord's going to answer you. The Lord's going to honor, he's going to honor your prayer, because you just simply trusted in him. You stayed loyal to him when the battle got the hardest. And that's really what it's about. Staying loyal to the Lord when shit really gets hard, man. Anybody can say that they believe in the Lord, that they love the Lord when their life is going good. What say when your life is going bad? What about when you're going through it? What about when you're in you're going through a tough time? What about when you're going through tribulation? Is you still have that same mindset? I love you, Lord, no matter what. Job did. Our forefather Job did. Right? No matter what. It's like. All right, Salakia. All right, like I said, man, our forefather Job did. When he was at when the battle got tough, when life got tough, guess what? He stayed loyal to the Lord. When life got tough, he kept his integrity. He stayed 10 toes down. And that's all it's about, man. Staying 10 toes down for the Lord, staying devoted to the Lord, still, being dedicated to the Lord. Even when you're going through it, even when you're facing tribulation, even when you're going through hell, that's really what it's about, man. Because again, anybody can be dedicated to the Lord when He's giving you everything, And matter of fact, I think that's when you read the book of Job, when you read the conversation between the Most High and the spiritual demon Satan. I actually think the spiritual demon Satan said that. He, basically said, the reason why this man Job is serving you is because you're giving him everything. Let me plague him. Let me plague him. Let's see if he still, if he still stay down for you. Let me get at him. Let me harm him. Let me touch him. Let's see if he'll still, serve you. If he'll still be for you, right? Which Job, he proved himself to the Most High. He proved the spiritual demon Satan wrong. That indeed he was going to keep his integrity even when shit got hard. And that's exactly what Job did. Even when stuff got hard, even when his life got hard, he still stayed 10 toes down for the Lord. He kept fighting for the Lord. You know, he kept his integrity. He stayed loyal. He kept trusting in the Lord, man. Right? He didn't turn his back on the Lord. And that's what it's about, man. Not turning your back on the Lord. Just keep fighting. And if you just keep doing what you do, the Lord gonna do what he do. Just straight up like that. You do what you do, the Lord gonna do what he do. You know? You endure to the end, the Lord gonna save you. You keep believing and trusting in the Lord, then he's going to deliver you out of whatever tribulation that you're going through. You know? That's all it's about, man. You keeping your end of the deal, and the Lord will keep his end. You keep serving the Lord, then the Lord gonna feed you when it's that time. Like scripture say, you know, how the servants of the Lord gonna eat while everybody else is hungry. You know? The servants of the Lord are going to drink while everybody else is thirsty. Basically, the servants of the Lord are going to be taken care of while everybody else is going through it. And why? Because you made the Lord your refuge. Because no matter what, no matter how hard life got, no matter what you had to face, no matter what you had to give up, you stayed 10 toes down for the Lord. Straight up. You stayed, you kept trusting in the Lord, man. You kept cleaving to the Lord. You leaned upon the Lord, no matter what. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. You got to set your heart aright, and you got to constantly endure. And that's all it's about, man. You got to constantly endure. And when you go into that word endure, if I'm not mistaken, it means to suffer patiently. So you're going to have to suffer, you know. You're going to have to suffer, and you just got to deal with it. But through that suffering, you make sure that you're still doing the will of the Father. Make sure you're still doing what the Father wants you to do. You know? Don't let whatever situation that you're going through, whatever tribulation that you're going through, don't let that turn you against the Lord, man. You know? Don't let that turn you against the Lord, man. You know, a good example, man. When Esau Edom comes down that great wrath and mandates that MOTB, don't let the fact that you haven't, because some brothers may have to go a couple of days without eating. Some brothers may have to get thrown into a concentration camp. Don't let the fact that you got thrown into a concentration camp, don't let that turn your back against the Lord, man. Or that you haven't eaten for a day or two, because the Lord got you, man. The Lord come on, man. He's working something up in your favor. That's something we got to always understand, man. The Lord, that's something we got to know and believe. The Lord is working something up in our favor, man. We just got to keep cleaving to him. As verse 3 says, cleaving to him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Like I said, man, the Lord is working something up for you, man. You know, just keep fighting for him, man. Right? Keep cleaving to him. And depart not away. Don't turn your back on the Lord, man. Again, stay 10 toes down. You know, we little that phrase, staying 10 toes down. Where is it? I gotta look it up again. You just gotta stay 10 toes down, man. Oh, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. 10 toes. Right? 10 toes down says being committed to something or to devote 100% of your support toward a thing. Right? So, hey, you know, staying 10 toes down, you know, you're fully committed to the Lord. You know? Verse 4 says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient. That's the key. That's a big key. Patience, man. Oh, hey, again, there's that word, I pulled out scriptures going to that word that had the word endure, right? Matthew 24:13, he that shall endure to the end, right here, Sirach 2:2, constantly endure. Let's look up that word endure, just for edification's sake. I know I put it out a couple times. Let's look up the word endure, right? Word endure, it means to suffer something painful or difficult patiently. To suffer something painful or difficult patiently, man. So you gotta, you gotta understand that you're gonna have to suffer in this truth, man. When you come to serve the Lord, you will suffer. You will go through things, man. Right? But you gotta suffer. You gotta what? Suffer patiently. You know. You just gotta deal with it. Whatever. That's why it says, "Whatsoever is brought upon you, take cheerfully." Not meaning you're gonna be happy, but you just gotta take it on the chin. You know. And I know it's easier said than done, but that's just what you gotta do. You just gotta take it on the chin. You know. You just gotta accept it. Because at the end of the day, the Lord gonna get you out of whatever funk that you in, anyways. Right? He's going to get you. He's going to get you out of that situation, man. You just got to be patient. You know? You just got to be patient. That's, Again, I know everything is easier said than done, man. And being in the sinful flesh is, hey, man, the flesh, the flesh, shit, you may go through some doubt or whatever, right? But you just got to believe. You just gotta let the spirit overcome the flesh. Because that's just the flesh, man. That's them demons in that flesh. Verse 5, Ecclesiastes 2, verse 5 says, "For gold is tried in fire, and acceptable men in a furnace of adversity." And again, that's really what it's about, man. The Lord he's just testing you. Seeing if you really want to his, seeing if you're a true soldier for real, man, and you want to prove yourself to the Lord. Think about it, man. Think about, let's say you, let's say you in front of the Most High, say you in front of the Lord, right? And the Lord, you want to be able, like I said, you want to be able to say, "I did this for you, Lord," Although I was going through this, I still stayed down for you. I still stayed 10 toes down for you. You want that's a great feeling, man. To be able to say that, to be able to say that, yeah, I was going through whatever I was going through, but I still stayed loyal to you. But I still stayed loyal to the Lord. I was able to keep serving the Lord. I stayed 10 toes down for the Lord. I stayed loyal to him, right? Even when I was going through this, even when I was going through that, that's a great feeling to say, man. That you never turned your back on the Lord. Even when life got rough, even when shit got hard, real hard, you still stayed loyal to him. You never turned your back on him. That's a great feeling, man. I'm telling you. Verse 6, it says, "Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him." And it's just straight up like that, man. Believe in the Lord, and he will help you. Make the Lord your refuge. Cleave unto him. Don't depart away. Stay loyal to him. Stay devoted to him. Give him your all. Just keep fighting for the Lord, and he will fight for you. That's a very, that's something all of us, speaking first and foremost for myself, man, that's something we always got to remember. And that's something we always got to know and believe in. If we keep fighting for the Lord, he going to fight for us. Guaranteed, most definitely. If we keep fighting for the Lord, he will fight for us. We keep our end of the bargain, he'll keep his. Straight up like that. And the Lord said he's going to deliver those that trusted in him, those that made him his refuge. He's going to help you. He's going to help them that made him their refuge, that trusted in him, that never went astray from him, that cleaved into him to the end and never departed away, never turned their back on him. The Lord gonna honor that. Again, the Lord's not a man that he shall lie, right? Shall he say it and shall he not do it? So, hey, the Lord said his servants are going to eat, his servants are going to rejoice. In other words, his servants will be protected. His servants will have a hedge of protection over them. When all hell break loose, the servants of the Lord will have a hedge of protection. They will have that mark of exemption from judgment. So, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. So that's pretty much it. So, Lord's willing, this is edifying, all right? So, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole full elect. All right, Shalom.